today I want to introduce you to a really good friend and colleague of mine, Dr. Mary Holsenbeck. I've known her for quite a few years, and she actually just finished her PhD last year. And what I love so much about Mary is that I've learned over the years to really understand my own emotional intelligence. And I know there's other people in the world that, study this, but she's the only one that's really made it come to life and allow me the opportunity or show me the way to connect to it, and how I was dealing with clients and even dealing with my own business and facing my own business emotionally wasn't working for me in some ways. And so she would very politely point them out. So thank you so much for spending some time with us today, Mary.
Thank you, Emily, and thank you for this opportunity. I'm really looking forward to the conference and sharing this whole body of knowledge, which I believe is really a misunderstood topic. A lot of people have heard the term emotional intelligence, and they may think they have a fuzzy idea of what it is, but in working with people, I really find that very few people really know exactly what it is, and even more so, very few really know how to improve their emotional intelligence skills and put them to work to benefit their business and their personal lives.
And I still fail at it, just to let you know. You've made a lot
I think
of
we all
progress
do on some level, yeah.
So if you could, in just a few sentences even, to make it succinct, define what emotional intelligence is in layman terms.
Okay, well, in lay terms, emotional intelligence is really good old common sense with good old people skills. And sometimes we look at people, we've all known people that have it, and then we've all known people who don't have it. And it's easy to identify when people have good people skills and when they don't. People's emotional intelligence is really a little bit more than just good people skills. It is a skill set. And emotional intelligence is about who you are emotionally, who you are mentally. It really embraces all aspects of who you are. And it really deals with two separate issues, but yet they work together. One is your own your personal makeup, who you are, how you deal with others, how you understand yourself, how you understand others. And then there's the social aspect of it. Are you able to read other people? Are you able to understand them? Are you able to relate to other people? There's a big relatedness component of this. And a lot of people think that IQ is the most important thing to have for a successful life. And while IQ is very important, I don't think we can be very successful without a good, solid IQ. But along with that, having a good EQ or emotional quotient is equally important. Now, some experts have said that, have posited that EQ is more important than IQ, but that really has been refuted by researchers and other experts. It really takes both working hand in hand. So what I hope to share with your audience at the conference is an awareness of how to become aware of who you are, what you're all about, and how you come across to other people, and how to employ EQ skills to really enhance your personal life and your business life, because these are practical skills. The good thing about emotional intelligence, it can be learned, and your skills can be improved. So it's a very fluid, ongoing thing.
And they can be learned, I felt like, much easier than the amount of education and studying you need to improve your IQ.
Well, that's probably true, yes. So I think that improving your EQ skills is something that can be achieved several different ways, and I will share that at the conference. But you can employ it for practical solutions to your personal life and your business. Like you can learn how to talk to people in a way that they'll listen to you. You can learn how to build true, genuine rapport with your clients and other people in your life, and go deeper to deeper levels to understand what they're trying to communicate, what they need, and that will help you to deliver your services much more effectively when you understand what it is that they are really wanting from you.
Well, the thing I love so much about you coming in is it's going to sort of intertwine all the other speakers. I mean, you're kind of the connecting piece. So we have a speaker that's going to be talking about connection and relationships, and your EQ, your emotional space is so important. We have, a forum that we're going to be talking about, clients from hell, and you're knowing your triggers and how you respond to things emotionally is a lot of that piece as well. We have someone that's going to be talking about the psychology of pricing, setting your own price, and all of that is, like you're saying, reading people and understanding, your clients and your potential clients. We have someone that's going to be coming in and talking about those awkward conversations, which again, some of them are only awkward because they're hitting your own trigger. And
right.
You've taught me, once I understand that, oh, this isn't what I think it is, I'm just being triggered because of something that's happened in my past or whatever, I can now operate outside of that and change the situation or the outcome of the situation. If you just take a second and stop and look at it, get outside of yourself. Because yesterday, man, I won't go into it, but I had a gentleman that, we hadn't signed the contract yet. We had started talking about it. I did say I was very interested, and so he sent me his agreement, and I sat on it for a few days, and I came back and said, you know what, it's just too much. I just can't do it right now. And he went off, and he sent me half a dozen emails about how inauthentic I was, and, just started calling me names, and and it did. It really hurt because I felt like I was completely authentic when I came back and said, you know what, I'm sorry, I just can't do this. I want to, but it isn't there. So I had to sit back and say, okay, that's his deal. It's not mine. It's his deal.
Yes, who owns the problem? That's a big part of understanding emotional intelligence. And I think emotional intelligence can also help you with things like burnout, and if you're stuck and you just can't, if you're stuck and you can't seem to get any forward momentum, I think that emotional intelligence skills can help you very much. And one of the things that I want to share with your attendees is what I consider to be a very valuable tool and that you can employ once you learn this tool, and it's very easy, that you can employ when you're feeling stuck and you don't know what the next step is, you've kind of lost your way, maybe you're a little burned out, you're feeling just ragged out. This tool will really, if you employ it, I think it will go a long way in helping you to get back on track and get going again.
Well, fantastic. Like I said, I can't wait for you to be here, and I do believe that you're the central point to all the other speakers. They're going to tie it all together.
I'm excited to hear everybody else because I think you have a great lineup, and I hope that I'll be able to pull it all together and tie a nice ribbon around it for you.
We just might do that. Might give you a ribbon.
Yeah.
She's the ribbon speaker. So
the ribbon speaker. Yeah.
What you kind of answered it, but I wanted to make sure. Why are you excited to come speak at this particular event?
Well, I think because working with people is really my passion. It's my work, and I have worked with people for many, many years in different capacities. So anytime I can share a body of knowledge that helps people and connect, and I'm a real people person. I love to connect with people, to form new relationships, anything that will expand my world and hopefully theirs. So I think this is going to be a great opportunity. And strangely enough, I also am in the same position as your attendees. I'm not a freelancer, but I guess I am in one way. I'm a solopreneur, and I work alone. I have my own business. And so it's great for me to connect with other people because it can get very isolated when you work by yourself. And even though you talk with people on the phone or you email or Facebook or whatever it is, that does not take the place of face-to-face interaction and connections. That's where real connections are made, is face-to-face.
You're
So I
absolutely
think
right.
you're on to something very, very powerful.
Cool. Well, when you're in town, we'll have to go run over and grab a Starbucks just for old time's sake.
Absolutely. I love that.
Well, thanks again for being with us. And for all you guys out there that haven't got your ticket yet, we will be coming together on October 28th. You have a few more days left to grab a ticket, and I can't wait to see you.
Really looking forward to it. Thank you, Emily.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.